Hello, and welcome to Machine Fight, super detailed type thing, but trying to keep it under, like, I don't know, 5 minutes. So, the thing that has recently changed is how battle machines work, so that may affect being able to win or not, we'll see. But the main video that I did had a bit of confusion over why I wasn't dodging, and you look at gear and talents and you go, well, they've got nothing. But then you look at the accuracy stat and they've actually got 50. It varies per fight, same with their dodge, but with the 30% from Javier's buff, it means they've got 80%, so I wouldn't use Ava. Let's have a look at their dodge. So their dodge is 40%, so if I go back to my talents, so you need the accuracy. You don't necessarily need to run Javier versus this lineup, but for example, if they've got 75% dodge, I think I've seen at least 50. But the idea that they've got dodge, you might need to run your own Javier or just run accuracy talents. But otherwise, it's very similar to cigar fights, the core being Tense, CMV, Miranda. Then that option slot of Chiyu, Tomo, Cosmolinks, I can't use Tomo, but generally Tomo. And then specifically here, normally it would be Ava, but as I say, because they've already got that accuracy, I wouldn't use Ava. Sometimes you will need the extra accuracy from your own Javier, but it means there's more brute force options like Gianluca. There's also things that wouldn't normally work in cigars but work here better, which is like Eugenio. Something more like that, I guess. And against some teams, you can tech in things like a Chica for the nerf. That one. Takes all nerf skills from all friendly combos and gives them to herself. You could even tech in things like wheels. But the general idea is that you want to double check your talents, double check that you've got that accuracy equipped. Otherwise, their dodge is just going to make it impossible to do anything. And don't be so heavily reliant on Ava like you would be in cigar fights. But let's just do a couple of fights and see what that looks like. Because as I say, they've changed a couple of things since I last did this fight. So it may go more favourably, it may go less. And again, like cigar fights, there's a lot of trial and error. There's a lot of just keep trying and trying and trying and trying. Because that didn't look very good. But with a bit of shuffling, no, it doesn't look much better. How do I have it set there? Still doesn't look great, does it? But yeah, as you can see from my struggle, that I think I'm pretty much where I can get to. Doesn't necessarily mean I can't do it. It's just this might be the limit of what I can currently do because I still need to hit 180 for the extra rings. But you can see from just the positional changes, every time I shuffle stuff around, there's actually a reasonably different outcome. So there's a lot of tweaking you can do. The main things to remember, unlike cigar fights, they've got Miranda with skin, so your tense nerf isn't necessarily going to do much. Similarly with other skills that they're going to, they've all got skins, so they're all making use of extra abilities. Let's just try for argument's sake, let's get Eugenio in there, see if that makes any difference. Pop in between those two. No, that looked a lot worse. Let's try that. No, that also looked a lot worse. But yeah, you can see me struggling. Cool. Slightly over 5 minutes, but there we go. So, quick recap. Talents need accuracy more because they've got built-in dodge. Don't use Ava as much. Sometimes you can still, but there's a lot of their accuracy going around. But otherwise, standard Scar sight setup.